All right, 4 terrorists gunned down in Kulgam encounter. Big news coming in. Twin encounters that's currently underway in Kulgam, Jammu and Kashmir. This comes after one soldier has been killed in the gunfight with terrorists. Big update coming in. In the latest we hear, there are 4 terrorists who've been gunned down. There's been huge face-off between terrorists and soldiers in Kulgam, Jammu and Kashmir. From what we know, one army soldier unfortunately has been killed in the encounter with terrorists, and in the latest 4 terrorists have been gunned down. The incident of course occurred during a cordon and search operation that was conducted by our security personnel along these areas, where we hear that the soldiers there, Indian Army, received inputs about presence of terrorists, and while they went deep into those areas, they in fact got into a face-off with those terrorists. Unfortunately, one of our soldiers has died, but 4 terrorists have been shot down. I'm going to quickly cut across to our India Today correspondent, Mir Farid, joining us for more on that. Mir, please take it away. What led to this encounter? We hear 4 terrorists have been gunned down. Give us more information on them.
That's right, Nabila. The news that's coming in from Operation Number 2. Now, as you rightly said, there were 2 encounters that were ongoing in Kulgam district. The first one in Modergam was still ongoing, and as far as the second one, which was happening in the Frisal area, Yaripura area, now the news that is coming in is that 4 militants have been gunned down, and the drone has spotted the bodies inside the compound of 2 houses, and we've been told that still fire is coming from inside, so there could be more militants there, but 4 have been gunned down. While both these operations continue, this is a massive success for the security agencies because, as you know, Amarnath Yatra was suspended today, and it seems that the security forces used this opportunity to carry out these operations against militants, and this obviously was intel-driven. They got intel inputs about the presence of a group in this particular village, and as they went in for the search joint party, they were greeted with gunfire, and the encounter ensued. Now, 4 have been gunned down, and we've been told that there could be still some inside because the security forces are still getting, or there is fire that is coming from inside, and that's why the operation will continue. So 2 operations still ongoing, while success in this one where 4 have been gunned down, and Army has also lost a soldier in this gunfight. Back to you.
Right. A quick word, Mir Farid, if you could give us more on the kind of terrorist infiltration in just the last few weeks. It's become really uncontrollable at this point. We know as much as the military is doing what they can, they aren't really able to stop this kind of infiltration coming in along those areas. Do you believe and see there's a planned attack along that region?
Well, as you know that what has happened in Jammu is that even a Yatri bus was targeted. So post that, the threat increased around the Amarnath Yatra, and even before the Yatra started, there were a number of search and combing efforts that were launched very close to the routes to ensure that there is area domination and the militants are not allowed to plan anything around the Yatra. And it seems that this is one such operation which has been conducted to keep the Yatra safe and to ensure that the route, because as you know, Kulgam is one of the routes of the Yatra. The Yatra moves from that side to the Pahalgam base camps. The Yatris moved. Today it was suspended, so it seems the security agencies decided to carry out these operations to ensure that the situation remains calm. Now, as you rightly said, infiltration is also happening. The borders are very difficult to man. Zero infiltration is almost impossible. These are porous borders because of the rain, valleys, and various other challenges that the army faces. But still, while they try their best, there are still possibilities of being able to sneak into this side. And of late, we definitely have seen that local militancy is down. Non-locals are taking over because local recruitments have dried out, and just to keep the pot of militancy boiling, they're bringing in people from outside. We've seen that is happening in Jammu, where multiple cadre of Jaish-e-Mohammed is operational in the forest areas. Again, their operations are continuing, and it seems that these people, now obviously we don't know the identities yet, but soon we'll come to know the organizations and their identities, but seems definitely they were lurking around and probably they had some target. But before they could really carry out that plan, they were neutralized, they were stopped in their tracks, and that's why I say it's a big success for the police, army, and the CRPF.
We believe they were hiding when the security forces got closer to that suspected spot. The hiding terrorists opened fire. Unfortunately, one soldier has died, but this triggered hours of an encounter. Eventually, 4 terrorists have been neutralized. A big win indeed for our Indian forces. Thanks very much, Mir Farid, for joining us on that.